Welcome back, guys. We are now down to the kind of iconic new flyer for the Deathwatch, the Corvus Blackstar. After this one, I think all we got left are land raiders, and then we'll start talking about building up lists for going out there and crushing your opponents. What you can do with Deathwatch and how you can kind of focus it. Alright, the Corvus Blackstar is 180 points. Ballistic skill 4. Armor is 12, 12, 11. 3 hull points. It is an attack flyer for those who use deaths from the skies. It also is a flyer, hover, and transport. It has a pursuit and agility of 2 for those who use death from the skies. And it can be brought in a unit of 1. It comes base with twin-linked assault cannons, Blackstar cluster launcher, storm strike missiles, and ceramite plating. Has assault vehicle, so you can be assaulted out of. It has a transport capacity of 12, and it can carry jump infantry and bikes. Very cool. Has no fire points, and it has 2 access points at the front and 1 at the rear. You can see the doors here, and there's a big one at the back. There are 2 ways. Before I go too much more, there are 2 ways to kit out your Corvus. One is anti-air, the other is anti-ground attack formation. You can replace the twin-linked assault cannon with twin-linked las cannons for free. You can replace the storm strike missiles with a twin-linked Blackstar rocket launcher, which I usually do. You can take searchlight, extra armor, locator beacon, and those are 1, 5, and 10 points respectively. You can take hurricane bolters on it for 10 points, or 15 points, I'm sorry. And you can take either Infernum Halo Launcher for 5 points or an Auspex Array for 10. Now, to kit it out to be a ground assault vehicle, here's what I do. I take the Blackstar Rocket Launcher because it is pretty awesome, in my opinion. And we'll look at it here, 104. I'll find it for you really quick. And I just passed it. Oh, you can see my pages there. Okay, the rocket launcher has 2 types. You can fire 2 different warheads. They're both range 30. One is strength 6 AP4 heavy D6 Skyfire, and one is strength 4 AP5 heavy 1 large blast ignores cover. So that's pretty awesome. The cluster launcher that comes with it is 2 as well, 2 types. The first one is strength 4 AP6 bomb large blast. The second is strength 5 AP4 bomb 1 blast ignores cover. So cool. And actually, now that I look at it, I was getting the terms mixed up. I usually use the cluster launcher that comes with it because I usually make mine a ground assault vehicle, and that's excellent. Now, so let's set this up the way I usually do, and we'll talk about it then. First thing is I keep the twin-linked assault cannon, because that's really good ground assault against light troops and light armored vehicles. I keep the cluster launcher because when you fly over something, you get to bomb it, which is really nice. And then I add the hurricane bolters and the Auspex Array. Now what the Auspex Array does is it allows the Corvus to have the strafing run special rule, which basically is giving you a better ballistic skill, allowing you to hit on 2s against ground targets. Awesome. More hits, more damage, more death dealing. The Halo launcher is basically a chaff launcher, so that's for anti-air. So you can go for the las cannons if you want to have more anti-armor strength, but I really like to have the assault cannon because it works fairly well for most things. So when you have it linked up, you got the assault cannon, the cluster launchers, the hurricane bolters, and you're blasting through with the Auspex Array, you're hitting tons of shots, hitting on 2s, a lot of cool profiles for knocking stuff out. Very good anti-ground troops, allowing you to hit them flying at full flyer speed without having to hover. And that's why I usually don't put troops in this, because I'm not going to hover this thing. I'm not going to slow it down. I'm not going to have to jink and hide so I can drop some troops off that can be there other cheaper, better ways anyway, right? I'm going to run this guy as my just pretty much all over the table, take out my opponents, crush them, and make them wish they had not come to the table with this little thing flying around causing damage. Now, if you're facing anti-air, you could just go a little bit the opposite way. You can, I mean, I would stick with the assault cannons because you get my shots out there, but if you want to go for the las cannons, put the rocket launchers on there because you're going to be able to knock some flyers out with them. Go ahead and put the hurricane bolters. More shots on your opponent, the better, right? And go out with a halo launcher so you can pop that out. You have that improving your, I believe that improves your jink saves. What it does, let me check exactly, because I don't use that as much. You re-roll jink saves, basically. So you re-roll your cover saves. So yeah, getting a re-roll cover save, that's awesome if you're jinking against people. So that's how I use my Corvus as a ground attack. You can kit it out, as I said, as an anti-air. If you want to just go with the 3s to hit, you can put the halo launcher on there for re-rolling if you jink saves against, maybe you got an opponent that has a lot of skyfire. You might be trying to mess you up and you want to keep flying without having to jink. So there's that option as well. But for me, and how I would use one, would not transport anything in it. I don't transport things in it. I use it as a strict attack thing. Some people may want to transport things in it because it can take jump infantry and bikes. But as for me and mine, we won't transport stuff in it. Alright, that's my take on the Corvus Blackstar. If you guys have a different take, if maybe you would transport things in it and you have a different plan on how to use yours, let me know down in the comments below. We'll talk about it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, hit the bell, and check the box so you get updates when new videos come out. Share my videos around if you would. That really helps me grow my channel and get to reach more people and get to do more things. And I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending just a little bit of it with me. I really do. Thank you much. Other than that, guys, I will talk to you later.